What are the barriers do you think or do you face?
English is a hybrid language from French, from German, from Latin.
Do you have any suggestion for the teachers to how to deal with the pronunciation inside the classroom? Hello, good people, good day. Today we have a wonderful person with us, and he is none other than Mr. Alamgir Kabir. The people who basically from Bangladesh, they can know sir very well, but who from the other world. So let me introduce him to all of you. So sir, could you please give me your intro or just tell something about yourself?
Well, thank you very much. Well, this is Mohammad Alamgir Kabir, and I have been teaching and learning English for more than 4 decades in Bangladesh, and I have trained so many teachers in Bangladesh, and I really like, in fact, learning and teaching English is my passion. For that reason, beside my profession, teaching is not my profession, but I enjoy teaching English and work with English and help the learners to grow and have the right the English and the features of the English language. That always I do, as I want to have some prosperity in Bangladesh.
Yeah, right, sir. So, sir, you have been teaching for 4 decades, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, 4 decades.
And could you tell me how was your journey has been started before going to the main question?
Well, it was not so easy, right? I'm from Bengali medium,
okay,
right? I'm not from an English medium background, right? And in fact, I was until college,
okay,
I was a science student, and later I changed my track, and I got admitted to the university. In English department, and I studied their English literature.
Okay.
So, in fact, here, if you come, this time, we didn't have the linguistic and literature, but inbuilt we had some classes on linguistic. Some sort of pronunciation and phonetics, but not exactly separate course. So I had to go through some sort of hardness and practice, and even but I have to confess that, well, even today I practice every day to be more perfect.
Oh, that's great. You are not the native English speaker.
Right.
You are from the non-native background.
Yeah.
So my question is to you. How do you feel, or how much do you feel regarding using this language? Is it like your native, or this language like English language? Or how much do you feel regarding this language? Because we sometimes feel discomfort using the foreign language. So how much do you feel about it?
Well, as you know,
okay.
English is a lingua franca.
Yeah.
That means we call it a global or international language, but lingua franca is a language, a common platform that is used for the common platform for the other native English speakers. Is a common platform. So that's why it's called lingua franca.
Okay.
So if you want to, even if you think of yourself for the development of yourself, then you have to have some proficiency in English. So that's why I think that everyone who is educated people, if I say, even the worker, if they speak better, they find themselves in a better position once they go abroad for the work, some job or placement, right? So I think that is better. It's better to get acquainted with the the flavor, the beauty of the English language.
Okay. Okay, now we go directly to our questions today. As we have got our Alamgir sir today, and he has been teaching for 40 years in Bangladesh. and he's also my mentor. He also trained me how to pronounce English words and the sounds well. Yes, I'm learning really very.
You're doing. Better say you're doing. You are a sharp learner. You're a quick learner.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
Okay, though I've been teaching for 20 years, but I'm expertise on basically the grammar, writing, and reading.
Okay.
Not in the spoken language, basically. But now I'm just focusing on the spoken language. What are the barriers do you think or do you face while learning the pronunciation, as you are treated as, or as you are familiar as a pronunciation master in this country? So what are the barriers you face while teaching to the students in pronunciation?
Well, that's a great question, and I have shared this kind of difficulties with so many trainers, teachers, even the learners, right?
Okay.
The first thing the first mistake or the barrier that we face in learning English, that is, English is a non-phonetic language.
Okay.
That means pronunciation of an English word doesn't depend on the spelling. But
okay.
People from different countries, we try to pronounce the word from the spelling, especially in the Southeast Asia. We people try that one, right? And one thing and so that is the main barrier. I can give an example. See, binoculars, that is the pronunciation, standard pronunciation of the word binoculars, but we people try to binocular depending on the spelling.
Okay.
Right? And sometimes chalet, that is chalet or calet, right? But exactly the pronunciation of the word is chalet.
Chalet.
Right,
Okay.
chalet, and it's from French. It's with the French origin.
Okay.
So, in fact, English is a hybrid language from French, from German, from Latin, from Greek, from Norse,
Okay.
even from other languages, even from Hindi, in Arabic. Sugar, for example, I can say it's an Arabic word.
Okay.
Sugar,
Okay.
it's not an English word. It's from Arabic language. Anyway, so that is the first thing. That is the first barrier. So what we have to do to overcome that problem, if you ask me, insist me on answering the question and give me the solve of that one, well, the first thing that we have to do is to have the correct sound, like us. I have my name. You introduce my to the audience, right? And my nickname is Alamgir. So you have to know how do I pronounce my name. Then you have to call by that way, right?
Okay, right.
So each and every word has its own name. We can get it online dictionary from the phonetic transcription. That is the first barrier. Why we fail, or why we fail to understand the native speaker, even why we can't make it. Okay, the second one is MTI, that is mother tongue influence.
Okay.
Right? Because we, all the time, we are used to pronouncing the words belong to our mother tongue, right? And in that case, the place of articulation, manner of articulation are quite different sometimes. There are so many sounds in different languages. See, in English, we see some sounds that are absent in other languages.
Okay.
Right? For example, in Bangla, we don't have in Bengali, we don't have zh. We don't have the sound like zh,
Right.
the measure, for example, measure, right? And in Chinese, there's no sound like th. They replace it by the sound s. So I sing.
Also in Bengali, we replace the j sound by sh
Yeah,
sound.
short sound like television.
Television, right?
Right, television. So that is the first thing that I told you, the influence of the mother language. Mother tongue influence. Even if you think of the regional accent, there are so many regional accents, you know.
Yeah, right.
Even in Bangladesh, we have so many regional accents,
Yes.
and the place of articulation is quite different. And also we got the muscle memory,
Yeah.
as we have used so many times, right? The same word we have tried so many times. And even see, if I ask someone who speaks Bangla, right? See, occasion is the sound that Bangla speaking people have, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
a person who speaks Bangla got that one occasion. But exactly if you try occasion. So first thing is start with the short sound, and next one is K with aspirated k sound and a diphthong, and then j, and then sure, it optional sure, and the sound next sound is that is right. So occasion. If I split it or go slower, occasion, right? So that is the the regional accent, and also the muscle memory, as I told you before, that it's impede. I mean, muscle memories impede us from making the real sound. So
Okay.
it takes time. Okay. So, and also we don't know the some secret features of the language, English language.
Okay.
There are so many features of the English language that we have to know, and we have to practice from the beginning. I can give an example. Alaska.
Alaska, okay.
So if you ask this question to anyone, so it's really tough for them to get it right. In fact, I will ask her. That is the the Alaska.
Really?
I will
Oh
ask
my God.
her. So Alaska.
Alaska.
If I see her, Alaska.
I will ask her. That will be the Alaska.
Alaska.
Okay.
Alaska. If I see
but
her.
if someone pronounce as in Alaska, so we generally think it
Alaska, the
is
mountain.
geographical place.
Yeah,
right?
I'm talking about the mountain, Alaska, right?
Right.
The mountain or the peak, right? For example, I can go for another example like why you lie?
Okay.
That means why did you lie?
Okay, I'd like to ask you the next question regarding
yes,
this
please.
matter about the connected speech in English language. You know, in Bengali we pronounce all the words separately, but in English we get a lot of connected speech, like you said, Alaska. So what are their names or their articulatory names?
Okay,
or grammatical
that's great.
names?
That's a great question and the focus area that you have mentioned, right? Problem is there, in English. In fact, if I go for Bengali, it's a stressed time, not stressed time, syllable timed language. There are two types of language if I consider stress pattern. One is syllable stressed language like Bengali and some other languages we have in the world, like syllable stressed language. I mean, we people take all the syllable one by one by chopping the sound, like if you think of Bangla, I'm using Bangla for a sec, like amader, I mean our, amader, right? Amader, we're taking the amader. There are three syllables here, and we're taking all the syllables with the same stress, I mean giving same force and same time.
Same tone, same time.
Right, but English is a stress time language.
Okay.
For example, I can give you an example. I'm trying to go there on Friday. See, I'm trying. Only try is the stress part, and go is the stress part, and Friday is the stress. I'm trying to go there on Friday. See, I think you have noticed on Friday,
On
right?
Friday, right.
Instead of sound, I have taken more here. I've changed this more. Even the position of is a bilabial sound, nasal sound, but I have turned it into a labiodental sound to catch up with the next sound. That is a labiodental sound. Like on Friday becomes on Friday. On Friday. So I'll try to go there on Friday. Say try, go, fry. Only this part I stress in this sentence. Even so it's you can hear the beat like I say I'm trying to go there on Friday. I'm trying to go there on Friday. You see the beat here?
Yeah, right.
So it's like a heartbeat. and the most interesting thing is that in between two beats, I mean stress pattern, the time is almost the same.
Okay.
Like heartbeat, human heartbeat, with similar, with the same interval in between two beats. Like I'm trying to go there on Friday. I'm trying to go there on Friday. What we do? So I think you got it.
Yeah, right.
I'm walking in the garden. See, if you try that, I'm walking in the garden. So I haven't taken the sound at the end. Walking. I've just changed into sound, not sound. So I've taken the contraction here. That is the secrets of speaking faster and natural. The contraction. I've taken the contraction. And walking. I've taken no sound, and walking in the. I've taken the catenation here.
Okay.
Walking ends with the no sound, and I have taken the no sound with the in. So nin, it becomes nin. Walking in the. I'm walking in the garden.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So if someone tries it, definitely he will find the fastness and natural. It becomes natural. Investing less effort.
Okay. So we can say that English doesn't take more time than the other language.
Yeah, definitely.
To pronounce and to speak, right?
Yeah. Okay. Definitely. Writing. You see, if you write, it takes much time, but when you speak, it takes less time.
If we compare with the other languages, like the Bengali
similar,
and others, right?
If you add any word to the sentence, right, then it becomes more. It takes more time. As you add some more words, it takes more time.
Right.
But if you say cats chase, see, cat chase rats, okay, and add the cat chase the rats. If you add something more, I mean,
it will take more time.
No,
right?
no more time. No, it doesn't take more time in English.
Oh, okay.
The same time, the stress part altogether, you have to squeeze.
Okay.
The unstressed part to feel it in the same time. That maybe you may have one stress part or another part with two unstressed or one stress part, but you have to you have to make it in one room, accommodate in the same room with the same time. See, I'm trying. Say you have the first sentence that we tried. I'm one single sound, right?
Yes.
One syllable. Trying, that is try in another syllable. I'm trying. So I'm taking the three syllabic word and the one syllable is stress. I'm trying. To go there are three syllable.
Okay.
To go there. Make it one syllable. Make it one syllable. Like to go there.
Right.
So you are taking the same time. I'm trying. See about the time. I'm trying to go there. I'm trying to go there on Friday. So on Friday is three syllable and trying to go there, three syllabic word. Both three parts, three syllabic word if I consider. So I'm trying to go there on Friday.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, sir. Dear audience, we have got a lot of information regarding the pronunciation and some technical terms which are called the resyllabifications and some sorts of assimilations. Yes, in future, if you want, you can write in your comment. We can get more time.
We can be live, or we can
for the global students.
Definitely, if you think that it's worthy. I mean, you are getting benefit from our discussion. That definitely will be there with you for your convenience, and we'll be there. No problem.
So I have last question.
Yes, sir.
My last question is, this video will be published of my global platform where the global teachers will follow these videos, as well as some Indian and Asian teachers may follow this video. So do you have any suggestion for the teachers to how to deal with the pronunciation inside the classroom
All right. So
as they teach the non-native
that's
speakers?
great. That's great. If someone manages kids, I mean kids with kids,
So you're telling about the young learners.
young learners. Okay. For kids, nothing wrong with that. Just give them the pronunciation.
Okay.
And for adults,
Will they grab it easily?
yeah, definitely they will have it. They'll see the movements of your speech organs and get the sounds. Accordingly, they can produce the sounds. Even no problem with the kids, right? They are good. They can copy easily. But for adults, it's not so easy. You know, in one sense, it's easy because he or she must be good learner, right? So if he or she, I mean, they are good learners, they can grab it easily. But problem is that if someone, how we can do that? Well, firstly, we have to change the place of articulation, and they must be good listener, right? So they must be attentive, and first of all, the teacher must be a role model.
Okay,
right.
This is the most important for a teacher, that a teacher should be the role model, because the students are always try to follow the teachers.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And try to copy or imitate the way he or she speak.
Yeah, it's like becoming the director of a play.
Yeah.
The actors will follow the instruction of the director and the dialogues, right? How they will deliver the dialogues.
In this aspect, we can say that the teaching science or teaching business are not same as teaching language, right? Because in language, teacher has to show his skill to the students.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
And play as a role model for the students, so that the students can follow the things that the teacher is doing, right?
Yeah. So, see, if I try off face, they will learn off face.
Okay.
But the syllabic division, we have to know the syllabic division. A true teacher must know all these things before he teaches.
Okay. I have a relevant question regarding this statement, which is how long it will take to become a good teaching skill on pronunciation for our teachers as a non-native teachers.
They say that you have to spend 10,000 hours to be expert on a particular, right? To 10,000 hours to be an expert. But before that, definitely you will see the improvement, development day by day if you practice. So we have to, as a teacher, we have to invest time, right? And more. We have to have we have to study more before being a teacher. I mean, before being a teacher, we must do that. But once you are a teacher, that means you are applying that when you have already learned, right?
Similar role he or she has to do, like learning and teaching will go together.
Both. Even I still remember my first days when I used to be they started my journey as a teacher, right? I practice all the time before I enter the classroom. Even the night before I practice, I use my tone and vocal, the texture. What should be the vocal texture to attract the learners? So I practice that way to use my vocal. And remember, a teacher must be a good actor.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Thank you, sir. It's already been time that we have passed. Okay.
All right.
So in another video, we will try to cover more things and more terms related to pronunciation and other stuff. So, dear viewers who are teachers and who are the students, if you follow this video and if you like this video, please do share with your friends. And of course, if you have any asking to know from us, you can just write your comment or drop your comment, the comment down below. So, any last word for the teachers of my channel or my followers?
Well, as we know, English is a global language, and without this it's really tough to manage everything. And there are so many teachers around the country. I mean, even outside the country, in Asia, in other sides of the world. So if you are a teacher, please pay heed. Your expert is to be an expert first, then you try to teach. Please, it will be really helpful for the learners first of all. And I mean, get equipped first. All right.
Okay.
Get equipped first, then you fight.
Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you very much for joining today's podcast with our Alamgir sir. In the future, we will try to cover more videos for you. If you want, if you want, just write down below. And of course, thank you for today, and thank you all of you who are watching our videos till now. And thank you, Alamgir Kabir sir, for being my guest here. And I hope to see you in future, inshallah. And yes, we want many things. A person like you.
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me here on your channels, and thank you very much those who are watching this video. And if you should have any query, please feel free to write to us, and we'll be back with many things like one by one. So in one shot, it's not possible to go for many things all together, but what we can do by one by one, we can discuss the issues so that it help you to get equipped to be a good and a better version of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.